This podcast may contain adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Hey, welcome back to Me and Mrs. Always Right. I am your host, me.
Oh, I was kind of waiting on the whole.
Were you?
I'm the
I like
executive
I like
producer.
that. Well, I am. I mean, everybody should know that by now.
Oh, okay. And I'm Mrs. Always Right.
Coming to what?
And I am the power host.
You are the power host.
I'm going to put that in there because you didn't say anything like that. So.
Oh, well, good for you.
Well,
you feel better now?
Yeah.
Got that ego stroked?
Okay. Yes.
Coming to you from that little trailer park in Wharton, Texas.
And Wharton is actually pretty small. It's located close to the Colorado River.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And the only cool thing that I actually found out about Wharton is that former CBS television journalist Dan Rather was born there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bet he'd rather been born someplace else.
Well, he rather got out of there quickly.
Right?
Rather quickly.
Did you just snort?
Well, yeah, it made it funnier, didn't
did it? You do that on purpose?
Yes, I did. Jeez.
So we've been podcasting now for about a year and a half, right?
No, it has not been that long.
A year and a couple of months. Anyway, over a year. We can safely say over a year.
Okay, we can safely say we've been doing this over a year.
So last week's episode was particularly random, right? And just to throw a title out there, I'm just like random shit. So what I've learned is if the title to our episode does not contain dick or penis or sex or pooping or...
Well, first of all, now we can't, or these are the words we can't use.
We can use. No, porn was the only one that was taken.
Porn was the only one we couldn't use so far. So if you put in anything that has to do with...
sex... our two most downloaded episodes.
Pooping
with the door open.
Yes.
And apparently in-laws. That gets a lot of attention.
Oh, well, yeah.
And then anything to do with sex has just been, right there at the top.
Okay.
But you put in just random bullshit, like trying to do like real like talk show shit. Nobody cares.
Nobody gives two shits about it.
So after looking at last week's download stats.
There you go.
I got to start drinking again.
Okay.
Apparently people like
again or still
continuously.
There you go.
How was your week?
It was good. Oh, and speaking of beer, so I was thinking about maybe
buying a shit ton more beer.
Well, yes, because the holidays are coming up, and we have people that like to drink. So should I get a variety of beer or just buy a couple of different kinds? And let them drink that.
Well, the first thing I think we should buy is stock in Michelob.
Okay.
All right, because I think I am single-handedly
yeah.
But as far as beer goes, I think most people would... I mean, what variety are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I feel most everybody, even though their specific beer that they probably drink more often is not this, I feel that they would drink this anyway.
Yeah.
The Dos Equis,
Dos Equis, Michelob, you can't go wrong.
They tend to like that, even though I feel that's probably not their first choice.
Who cares about them?
We're hosting them, so I care about them.
So is that like when you're like hosting a chick you meet at the bar, you should like, not stick it in her butt the first night?
Yeah,
really?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's a first date out of the question thing. Thanks. I'll put that in my notes.
Okay. I'm glad. So I do want to tell you, I do have all the Christmas wrapped and all the stockings done.
That is very good.
You go me. Well, yeah, it's a good thing because Christmas is in 2 fucking weeks.
What?
Yes.
Man, where does it go?
And you wonder why I start so early because
who fucking
by
cares
the
about
time,
Christmas? Seriously?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah, by the time it gets here, you're like, fuck, it's only 2 weeks away.
2 weeks?
Can you imagine shopping
14
out
days.
in the madness that is the stores right now?
I've always been a last minute shopper.
Most men are. It's so funny you say that. No, I'm serious because a girl at work at my janitor job was talking about her boyfriend today, And
how big his bank account is?
No. Well, I don't know. No, she never mentioned his bank account. But his dick. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
His dick's about 6 inches.
No. So anyway, she was telling me today that they have a Christmas, his side of the family Christmas thing coming up. I guess Saturday, this weekend.
Okay.
And so she said she texted him 2 months ago with stuff that like his kids and nieces and stuff like that wanted, right? Because she got a list, she's kind of like me trying to prep a little bit early. And it just so happens, guess what? Now they're going to have to go shopping Friday. She's going to have to stay up all night Friday night wrapping.
Man,
because,
that's so fun.
Yeah. Well, because he doesn't have nothing. And I told her, I said, I believe it's more of a guy thing.
Yeah, it's not like we're like intentionally being.
You are intentionally.
You coughed during when I was talking. Can I now?
Go ahead.
It's not like we're intentionally being dicks.
No, and I wouldn't even call you being a dick. I'm just saying, bad at procrastinating. Very, very bad.
Look, we will get it fixed. You do not have to remind us every 6 months.
Or every year. No, I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
All right.
Okay. And you wonder why I do everything myself. I'm just saying.
Man, that's how people end up jumping off of bridges. You make them feel bad. They're they're on a high, right? They're feeling good about themselves. They're like, man, I'm being awesome. And then women just come along and they like kick the stool out from under you, and you're just really? Left there with a rope around your neck. Yeah.
You think? First of all, no. Not at all. Not at all. How was your week?
Oh, my week was fantastic.
Really?
Yep. What? I got 3 funny. I got like 1 antidote and 2 funny stories. If you don't mind, may I?
Yes, please. I want you to because.
Actually, let me make that 2 antidotes or I don't even know what an antidote. Whatever. I got 2 funny little short stories and 2 funny shorter stories. Fine.
Okay. So you have 4 stories all together.
So this week I was watching TikTok, right?
Which you do a lot.
I mean, tomato, whatever.
Okay.
And I came across one video.
Uh-huh.
And it was a guy who was in a wrestling ring.
Okay.
And he was up on the corner. He jumped up on the second rope and he was jumping.
Oh, no!
You remember that one?
Oh, my
God. And this dude he jumps off the ropes and he turns around and he lands on his knees and they ostrich'd. And his knees went backwards. And that's the most I've ever cringed from one video.
Oh, my God. Oh, it made my legs hurt. It made my stomach hurt. His
knees went 90 degrees the other way.
Kind of like them aliens off of that Will Smith movie.
Yeah, with their legs they're all backwards.
Yes, that's exactly what it looked like.
Oh, that's a fantastic video.
Oh,
fantastic.
No, not really.
Yeah.
No. Are you going to sit there and watch it over and over and over?
I have.
Have you really?
Yes.
Oh, once was enough for me.
Oh, I'm living in that dude's misery.
Oh,
that is
God.
Awesome.
Once.
I mean, would you sacrifice both knees to get 1 million views on TikTok?
No.
Really?
I wouldn't even do it for $1 million.
I'm here debating. I'm like a few months in a wheelchair, a little bit of notoriety. I mean, he'll always be the backwards knee guy.
No. Oh, my God. I watched that video once when you showed it to me.
That video's great.
Oh, no, it's not great.
That video is greatness. That is the greatest TikTok video out there.
It hurts to watch that video.
It does hurt. And any video or movie or anything you watch that can get an emotional reaction out of you is gold.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Well, I mean
when you actually feel somebody's pain,
yes.
Okay, that's a touching video.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I look back to that bitch letting Jack go and die in the water. That's not emotion. That's stupidity. Get that motherfucker up on that up there.
Well, there wasn't enough room for both of them up there.
That was a miniature Titanic. She could have got him and probably half the fucking people on the ship on that board.
I mean, it's possible, but
anyway. My second video I come across, I used to work in the oil field in Pennsylvania, right?
Yes.
Outside all the time wearing coveralls.
Yes. Uh-huh.
This guy's getting his coveralls on because he's fixing to go outside, and his wife said something about him putting his coveralls on, and he goes, "You ever tried to get 3 inches of dick out of 6 inches of coveralls?" And I'm like, dude, I feel you, man.
I could, no, I see that.
Trying to dig through the coveralls and every layer of clothes you're wearing, trying to stay warm, and not trying to pee on yourself.
Right.
Anyway, those were the two TikTok videos.
Apparently,
this week
I'm missing out that I don't really watch TikTok.
No.
So yeah,
you're missing out.
But am I really? If I don't have it, do I really miss it?
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
If you don't have $1 million, do you miss it?
No, because I don't have $1 million.
I do.
Oh, I'd like to have it. Ain't no lie.
Same thing. Around here, it's on the same level.
But I'm just saying, do you miss not having a Lamborghini?
Yeah, sure do.
But you never had one, so
But I miss not having one then. Actually, I wouldn't drive a Lamborghini. That's a poor choice of car.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just putting words out there.
Yeah. Trying to get an emotional reaction.
No, you have no emotion, honey. You have no heart.
I think sometimes it's a curse and sometimes it's a blessing.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. I wish I could be more like you sometimes.
Nobody wishes they could be more like me.
Oh, I said sometimes.
Oh.
There's times that I watch TV and it's very touching to me and I feel my eyes getting
like
watery.
A certain movie about certain dogs.
Yeah.
Why
can I not watch it and be heartless and go, whatever?
At the end, when the dogs come back home, somebody turns into blubbering tears.
Yeah. Actually, I don't. It's not me. I promise you that.
Yeah, I bet.
No, it's not. It's not
because
me.
You're not in the room when
exactly.
Because you know it's coming.
Exactly.
You got hit by the emotional dump truck one fucking time, and you give up on shit.
One time, I could sit and watch that movie 50 times, and if I watched it all the way through, I would cry 50 times. I don't know what it is.
You bitch.
I know. That's why I'm like, I know it's coming. Oh, somebody needs something from the kitchen. I got to go poop. Something is happening and I am leaving the room that movie's on.
You know what movies I get emotional on? Is like the Chris Kyle story. I'm like, man, at the end when they're showing the real, the real funeral procession and everybody that showed up, that gets you right in the feels, man.
Does it? It does.
Feels? Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
I didn't know that. There's a lot of dust in the room sometimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And I'm allergic to cats. Well, I used to be.
Yeah, I bet. You're allergic to dick, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Get it away from me. No, I'm just kidding.
So, my second story comes from...
no, this would be the first story.
Well, this would be the first story.
Okay.
All right. So the first story comes from somebody out in the field.
Uh-huh.
All right. A younger kid.
Okay.
And he was telling me about this time he got pink eye.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So he's saying that he meets this girl.
Okay.
All right. And he takes her. I don't know if he took her home or went to her house. I don't get that involved in these stories, right?
You don't care.
Yeah.
You want the money shot. That's what
that's what I'm here
for.
That's all I got time for, right? Let's get to the grit.
Yes, down and dirty.
Yeah,
tell me the
biscuits
details.
and gravy of it. Let's get to it.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Does
biscuits
it?
And gravy. Yes.
Okay. Let's see how good it sounds after the story.
Okay.
So he's having sex with this girl, and he's hitting it from behind.
Okay.
Right, and he says that all he can focus on is her butthole. And I'm like, what is it like every time you hit it? Is it talking to you? I mean, is it like moving in and out? Does she got a dingleberry on? I mean, what are you focusing on, right? Little piece of turd there. I mean, what's up?
I mean, I've got questions too because
are you pulling? When we're done.
Are you pulling that far out that you see the butthole?
Well, you can see the butthole even if you got an inch of dick. I mean, you're fucking.
Oh, okay.
Your butt's up in the air. It's doggy style. I mean, have you not ever done it doggy style? Well, you might have, but not from that position.
Exactly. So I'm like, I don't. Yeah, okay. But anyway, go ahead with your story.
So he's
sorry.
he goes, man, all I'm doing, I can't not see her asshole, right? So he goes, I take my thumb and I plant my thumb right over it. And I hide her butthole. And he's like, man, it worked out great. And I finished. He goes, well, then we got done. And he goes, I wouldn't even think about it. And I took my thumb and I was cleaning out some out of my eye. And he got pink eye from that.
Oh.
Isn't that fantastic?
Wow, that's different.
I mean,
I've just never heard a story like that. I'm not gonna lie. So I guess it worked for him.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, what about, I mean, was the butthole pulsating? Was it, talking to him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, that kind of cracked me up.
That is really kind of funny. I'm not going to lie. That's really kind of funny.
Pink eye from the brown eye.
That's the best way to put it right there. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
And my very last story comes from a listener.
A listener, okay.
Who listened, one of like the three people that listen. Wait.
Okay, but before you get into your little story that you're going to do we have a little sponsor maybe you want to mention or anything?
Do I need to?
Well, no, I was just wondering.
I ain't got no moonshine yet. And then nobody calls me to go riding side by sides. I'm going to cry. But it wasn't him. He was working.
Right.
So this episode brought to you by Cody's Fine Flavor Moonshine. And I'm going to keep plugging this away till I get some peach moonshine.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Christmas is 2 weeks away. We need some, dude.
The Brewmaster.
Because I believe that you've promised it to a daughter-in-law and everything anyway.
I've promised them a little bit, and I've promised me about 6 jars.
Wow. 6?
I mean, I don't have to stop there.
Yeah, we were talking about this last time we went out, and I told him that I would send him the money, Zealot or whatever it is.
You should do that.
But, so.
Yeah. Pay for my moonshine.
Yeah, why do I always have to pay for the alcohol?
Because
alcohol's expensive.
Because I pay the motherfucking rent. I pay the motherfucking house note. I pay that.
Okay.
What do you pay? Nothing. House note, daddy house note. You nothing. Groceries, okay, a little bit of toilet paper, maybe a bar of soap here and there, some of that nasty, that dollar store VO5 shampoo shit you buy, okay, you spend like the bare minimum, like 3 cents you put into this house, 3 fucking cents.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I do appreciate the raking of the pine needles, so I pay everything, okay? That's what I do. Can I get a little bit of moonshine? What? Why are you laughing?
You can't even be serious and believe your damn self.
Oh, I can believe it. I can believe anything. I guarantee I could pass any fucking lie detector. Any detective out there want to put me to the challenge? Call me. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Call him. I want to see him tased.
Hey, look, if I fail the lie detector, tase away.
Oh,
I passed the lie detector.
I
passed the lie detector. I'm tasing the fucking cop back or the detective.
Okay.
That's the deal.
Wow. That's a good deal.
That
really is a good deal.
I'll take that bet right now.
All right. I might have to call a couple of friends that we know.
I fucking dare you. And we'll video it if it happens.
Oh my God. That would be fucking great.
So can I get back to my
shit?
So
back to your fucking story.
I mean, I hate to take time away from the power host.
No.
And how much she talks and she doesn't shut the fuck up.
No, we're good.
Oh, we're
good.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
So today's story comes from a listener.
Okay.
One of the three people who downloaded the Nothing episode, which was a really good episode.
Mm-hmm.
But the title was wrong. No title, no views.
You can always change the title.
Oh, fuck that. I ain't changing for anybody.
Yeah, I know. We all know.
So you remember we were talking about going to jail in that episode?
Yes. And
I told you I got arrested walking down the street minding my own fucking business. You remember that? Well, that story starts out. If you're familiar, and if you're not familiar, I'll kind of lay it out, and you can look it up in
Google
Maps or whatever. So, my ex-girlfriend and I get into a fucking argument in a car.
No. I
Yes.
just can't imagine that.
Try. Close your eyes. Think real hard, okay? We are at 820 and basically Pipeline.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And at the time, I lived in somewhere in Arlington on 360. I can't remember exactly where.
Okay.
All right. What apartments that was. But so we're over there and we get in this fucking argument. And I really, really, really want to knock this bitch out.
Okay.
She's driving the car. I'm just like, let me out of the car. Let me the fuck out of the car. All right. And this is probably around 7, 8 o'clock at night. It had to been, I was wearing shorts and a tank top. So it had to have been
tank top or a wife beater.
I mean, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I mean, it wasn't a wife beater since technically she wasn't my wife.
But you were still married anyway.
What does that have to do with fucking?
Well, I'm just saying.
What does it have to do with the price of condoms and fucking?
No, it doesn't.
Thailand?
It doesn't. I'm just saying. Technically, it would have been a wife beater because you were already married.
I was wearing a sleeveless shirt.
Okay.
That resembles a tank top. Are we good with that?
It's fine.
And jean shorts, which at the time were not considered dad shorts.
Okay. What did one of the kids call the wife beater? I think it was the youngest daughter. What did she call that?
I can't remember.
Oh, something partner. I'm gonna have to go back and
boob something.
No.
Yeah.
No.
A tit top.
No.
Well,
no.
whatever.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
You just
anyway.
fucking, you ruined it. You ruined the entire fucking story. Anyway, we were arguing.
Well, apparently we are too.
That's the story of my life. Apparently I can't get along with any fucking woman in my life.
Okay, that's because you're a dick.
And I have one. And apparently that's the only thing that keeps y'all around. That and I pay for everything.
Yeah. Oh, God, that would be so fucking sweet.
So anyway,
please continue,
I get out
sir.
of the fucking car right there on 183, right where it turns into 820, right?
Okay.
Right there at the end, and I'm like, I'm fucking done. And I start walking eastbound. I'm eastbound on the service road of 183.
Okay.
Walk through Hearst. No fucking problem.
Okay. All right.
And it's starting to get dark. Right? You know, get to Bedford.
Okay.
Right? And there's no sidewalk, so a cop pulls up next to me.
You're on the access road.
I'm on the access road.
Okay.
On the far right, up against the curb, there is no sidewalk. The grass is extremely wet for I don't know, whatever.
Okay.
I'm on the concrete.
Yes.
I'm walking eastbound.
Yes.
Bedford pulls up next to me. He's like, "Hey, dude, can you just get in the grass?" I'm like, "No problem." Right? I get in the grass. Don't fucking arrest me. He goes on about his day.
Okay.
So this course of walking, I'm probably about an hour and a half into this walk. I'm still fucking fuming. You ever angry walk? And then you just have this time just to like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay? I've been there.
And that's only halfway into this relationship. So I still wasn't able to sort shit out.
Right.
Get into Euless. Get by this car lot. It's going on maybe 8:30. It's dark.
Okay.
Euless pulls up next to me. What are you doing? I am walking and minding my own fucking business.
Right.
Well, we need to see your ID. All right.
Why?
Well, I didn't know that then.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah.
I was still under the impression that if a cop asked you for your ID, you had to give it to him.
Right.
So they proceed to tell me that they've had break-ins at this car lot, and I look suspicious. I'm like, I'm wearing a white tank top and shorts. I mean, do I look like a fucking prowler?
Right. I have nowhere to hide a hammer, a crowbar, a screwdriver, anything like that. So.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So one cop turns into 3 cops.
Oh, God.
It's like they fucking multiply. They multiply like fucking rabbits.
Worse than rabbits sometimes.
Oh, horrible.
Yes.
You know, and back then I was skinny. I mean, what am I going to do? I'm not carrying a gun. You can tell. There's no definitely no bulges. I mean.
Nice, honey.
Thank you, baby.
Nice
Thank you.
Touch.
Thank you. Definitely can't get arrested for carrying a concealed weapon. That's for sure. He takes my ID and I try I got a warrant out and he's like, well, great. Thanks for telling me. That's going to make arresting you easier. Motherfucker. right? All I wanted to do was get away. And it seems like every time I've tried to fucking do the right thing,
right,
and extract myself from a situation that was mutually destructive,
yes,
okay, or could have caused harm to somebody, I pay the price.
okay,
No good deed goes unpunished.
okay.
That's the truth of it. So there I was in Euless, walking, minding my own business, and I get a fuck arrested because I had a warrant out. And Euless jail fucking sucks. And I called that bitch, come get me out of jail. And she's like, no. I'm like, okay, I'll remember that shit.
She told you no?
Yeah.
Okay, she's still mad at you too for whatever.
Yeah, fuck that hoe. Who needs that shit? So there it is. That's why I got arrested minding my own business.
Wow.
Doing nothing. Walking down the fucking street. Nowadays though, let me get arrested. Let me get stopped walking down the street. I'll tell them cops to go fucking pound sand.
Right. So is that a different story from the whole jaywalking thing?
Well, that was it. I've never jaywalked.
Oh, okay. I think I probably have several times.
I'm okay.
I'm not even
let's
sure
just say,
what jaywalking
let me
is,
say,
but
jaywalk is crossing the street, not in a crosswalk.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I've jaywalked a lot.
But the law does state
Mm-hmm.
that if there's an intersection
Yes.
that does not have a marked cross, like a side street,
Yes.
okay,
Uh-huh.
that is a presumed crossing for a pedestrian.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Makes perfect sense.
Because let's say there's a crosswalk 1,000 feet away from you and another crosswalk 1,000 feet the other way.
Right.
And you're at a crossroads, an intersection, you can cross there.
Okay.
The cops are just trying to hem you up. Fuck them.
Right.
I mean, I hope you all go home safe, but yeah, I've had too many bad run-ins.
Right.
Now I'm all mad. I want to go beat that bitch's ass just for fucking. I want to go right now and beat that bitch's ass.
You
So
could
in
probably call
hindsight,
her up and she'd probably
I'm going to
meet you.
pass on that. That comes with more baggage than is on a fucking American Airlines jet. I don't need that much fucking baggage.
Oh, not only does it come with that, but it comes with no more fucking dick and probably in Costa Rica. Just saying.
I mean, does it?
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say maybe it comes with a divorce, but murder's the same thing.
I didn't say nothing about murder. I said you're going
I know
on
what
vacation.
the fuck Costa Rica means. I know what that means.
You're going on vacation.
And I'm putting that out there right now for everybody.
Just saying.
If she ever comes on here and she tries to fucking Tiger King my ass.
Tiger King.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. I am dead. Look for my body.
They'll never find it.
I know. That's just it. I know.
Costa Rica's a long ways away, honey.
It's got a lot of alligators, crocodiles. I don't know what the fuck's in South America.
Right,
not
later.
me. That's what I know.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not in fucking
Okay.
South America
You're
or Central
safe.
America.
Okay. You're safe right now, right?
Yes.
All right. We're good then. We're good on that.
But looking back on it,
Mm-hmm.
I should have just punched her right in her fucking mouth. And I hate to say that.
Probably should have punched her in the mouth and then y'all would have made up like 5 minutes later, right?
If I'm going to get arrested anyway, let's go.
No, what I'm saying is if you punched
we
her.
made up every fucking time.
That's what I'm saying. If you punched her, she would have been mad, drove home mad, or whatever.
No,
and
because if I would have
then-
punched her, I wouldn't have got out of the car.
Well, I know. You wouldn't have got out of the car, and she wouldn't have called the police either,
No?
and y'all would have been fine. So maybe that's what she was looking for a little bit too.
I think she was.
Some people thrive on relationships like that, I think. Not
Yeah.
me. Fucking not me. I'm going to tell
I
you
don't
that
know
right
why,
now.
man. I don't know why the fuck I stayed, but
Because pussy was free.
pussy's free anywhere. If you want to know the fucking truth.
Oh, no. Mine cost me a house fucking payment, remember?
That's
So,
true. You know what? That's true. That's
It's not
true.
free.
Marriage.
Ain't nothing
marriage,
free.
Marriage is the most expensive pussy out there.
Exactly.
'Kay?
There is nothing for free. Nothing.
Nope, you're right.
Nothing. I don't care what
Everything
it is.
comes with
Except
baggage.
for a smile.
Is that even free?
Yeah. I mean, why would it not be?
I mean, I'm just saying. I could go to a prostitute once a week.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're going to have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pay for the sex and pay her to come clean my fucking house
I was going to
and
say.
still get out cheaper
Right.
than being married.
No, because you're still going to have the house, so you're still going to have to pay on the
I
house.
wouldn't have this house.
Oh, okay.
I'd have a fucking shitty ass 1-bedroom trailer. Why do I need this fucking house?
Because this is a cool house.
I like this house.
I do too.
But when I found this house because I knew you would like it.
Okay. Well, we're a team.
And since it's your house that I fucking pay for.
Yes. Don't forget it either.
I'm trying not to, but I keep reminding myself of it all the fucking time.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
We cool.
So what you got?
What do I have? I don't really have.
Oh, power host. You don't shut up. And then it's just like, hey,
Well,
I'm out of stories.
I like
Done.
interacting with you. I'm not the power host.
Hey.
I do like interacting with you.
You want to interact tonight?
No.
I can enter out your butthole.
No.
Damn
you
it.
Put your thumb over it,
Oh,
right?
that'd be so awesome. I'm gonna get some like pink makeup and doctor up both of my eyes and be like, I covered both of those bitches' buttholes up. Two women, never mind.
Okay.
Fucking go somewhere else.
So why would you have? No.
What? What?
No.
What?
No.
What are you not getting?
If you
How
got
do you
two
want me-
women doggy
Wait,
style, you're only
wait.
screwing one of them.
Says who?
Your dick ain't big enough to screw two people at the
But
same
I got
time.
fucking 2 arms and 10 fingers.
Oh,
Okay, I will
got you.
find a way.
You think you're a lover.
You let a
really
fucking
do.
you let 10 women. If I gotta break out a fucking pinky toe, I'm doing it. Oh, you need a foot? I will be in the most twister ass position doing that shit.
Okay.
Spin right hand on red.
Okay.
That's where we go.
Okay. I
Twister
got
sex. Let's
Twister
do it. Let's do
sex.
it.
Sounds interesting. I might have to try that one night.
The catch is you got to put baby oil on the mat.
Or Vaseline or something. Something slippery, right?
We'll put you on there. You're slippery.
Ooh. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
So seriously, nothing from you. It's all me.
Yeah, I mean, because I think last time it was basically all me last time.
Really?
Yeah, wasn't it? I don't know.
No.
Okay, maybe time before that.
No.
Yes, when I was telling my gel story and everything, it was all me.
Oh, you did go. Yeah. No, I threw some in there.
No, I don't think you did.
Man, so I've been arrested walking down the street minding my own business. Been arrested at a park.
A park?
Yeah, remember that was the last story when I got arrested for sitting in the park because I
yes,
didn't want to kill that or
Yes.
was having a fight with that woman.
Yes.
God, man. So Missouri.
Misery?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I moved up there to get away
Uh-huh.
and it didn't work.
No, because
I'm just 50-50 on that one, bitch. Shush your mouth. I know where you're going. All right. So she
Okay.
had a considerable drug habit.
Uh-huh.
And in that little town,
Mm-hmm.
there is a considerable amount of drugs, particularly the one she likes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I had rented this cute little, and I say I have rented because that bitch has never worked a real fucking day in her life, and everything was me
Mm-hmm.
paying
Like
for
now,
it.
right?
But you're nicer, okay? So we'll just go there, okay?
Okay. All right. Gotcha. I'll let you tell this story. Whatever. No, go ahead.
We got into a fight, and she calls the cops, and I
Mhm.
get arrested.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'm done. And this is like it, right?
Yeah. Sure.
This is near the end.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay.
This really
Okay.
is near the end,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
I knew that. I knew she had a certain amount of drugs on her.
Uh-huh.
And I got to that jail and I'm like, you know what? You should go back and check right here in this spot and you'll find that on her.
Really?
I was done paying the price. Done.
Did they go back?
Yep.
They did?
Yep.
How did that work out for her?
Guess who else got arrested?
Aw.
Fuck that bitch.
Oh, wow.
And my charges are much less than those charges were.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm like, winning.
She called you to get her out?
Yep.
Did you get her out?
Fuck no.
Oh, you didn't?
I was done. I ended up sleeping
Uh-huh.
on a friend's couch
Uh-huh.
for the couple of months that I finished living in Missouri
Uh-huh.
before I moved back here. Yeah. Fuck that.
Done.
Done.
Wow.
All right. Well, quit yawning.
Yeah, sorry. Quit burping.
I can edit that out.
You-
They'll never know.
Oh, and you can't.
Just like they never know when I hit the vape in here.
Oh.
They never know because I am not only the host, I'm the executive producer and lead editor.
Oh my goodness. Lead editor. That's awesome.
And CEO. How the shirts coming, babe?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
I'm going to have to fire you. You're like my only employee, and I'm going to have to get rid of you.
I keep praying. You know, fucking with you. Wow.
So I'm going to name this episode.
Yes, you got to have dick.
No, I'm just going to name it Sex, Pooping, and In-Laws. Psych.
Okay, well, I guess we got to mention in-laws. You hate your mother-in-law.
Her fault, not mine.
But is it really?
Yes.
Okay.
Sit here and look me in my eyes and tell me I didn't try.
You did try.
The thing is she thinks I beat the fuck out of you.
She does think
she
that.
does. So during the course of our marriage, you've broken 2 ribs, not of my doing, and 2 pinky toes. One of them was my fault, but that was only because we were wrestling.
We were wrestling in the closet. We happened to be in the closet at that moment.
I mean, that just sounds weird. Okay. And I think I fractured your hip on accident one time.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But those were never intentional.
Right.
And never abusive.
That's true.
Okay?
That's true. You've never hit me. You've never slapped me. You never pushed me down.
I mean, I've thought about it several fucking times.
I'm sure you have, because
I'm a bitch. I mean, one time I was warming up the backhand. I love you. I love you. I would never ever backhand you with a cold hand.
You know, with a cold hand?
Yeah. Well, you got to do it with love.
Honey,
you got to warm it up.
I appreciate that.
Right.
But
and the key is
you and I have never had any kind of abusive.
Never.
Ever. But my mother, for whatever reason, does think that
I'm going to tell you why right now.
You are like that because of your past relationships.
No, that's not it.
Yes, I guarantee you.
I guarantee it's not.
Okay.
Do you want my Dr. Phil version of this?
From your past experiences and her past experiences, that's why you.
She sees your dad in me. That's exactly what it is.
Right, and she knew how Dad was.
Dad was a cool motherfucker.
Hey, you know what?
And if she was mouthy, like my last girlfriend, I'm not saying women deserve to be hit. That's not what I'm saying.
Well, that's good.
Okay. I'm just saying I can see why he might have broke every now and then and refrained and his restraints just got undone.
But from my understanding, it's so funny. I guess he found a relationship like you and I have. Because
never laid a hand on her, did he?
From my understanding, no.
See what happens when you're not a bitch. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, no, I am a bitch.
You're not. I mean, no. You're really not. You play this hardcore. You're a bitch, but you're really not.
Oh, okay.
You're actually the most loving person I've ever met.
Aww.
And accepting and unconditional friendship person ever. Ever.
Okay, well, I'll take all that as a compliment.
Except when it comes to Darlie Routier. You think that bitch is guilty as fuck.
She is.
I mean, I'm just saying I'm 50-50. Even after hearing your evidence.
I mean, that's fine.
I'm just still 50-50.
You know what? It doesn't bother me that people do not agree with what I agree. That's what makes us human, and that makes the world go round. You know what I mean? Differences of opinions and attitudes and all that, dislikes and likes, and, you like cabbage. I don't like cabbage. You like, I like Brussels sprouts. You don't like Brussels sprouts, which is really funny because
I like having sex and you don't like having sex.
Which is really funny because I think Brussels sprouts are like little cabbages.
Yeah, they are, but they're horrible. Thanks.
No, they're really good.
I mean, they're trash.
Trash.
Complete trash.
I like Brussels sprouts.
You're retarded.
You're fucking stupid.
Well,
just saying. There you go.
I have hope.
Okay, so have we talked? Yeah, we talked about sex because that's how the brown eye gave pink eye. In-laws.
Got pink eye from the brown eye.
Mother-in-law, you hate her, and what was the other one?
Talked about my dick because I couldn't get.
Pooping.
I couldn't get 3 inches of dick out of 6 inches of coveralls.
True.
Okay.
Pooping. Have we talked about?
Yes,
pooping?
I've taken a shit today. Is that okay?
Okay. Well, I have two.
Well,
jalapenos
Then
did
we're
kick in.
both winning.
Winning, absolutely. So yes, you can name it all of that
Yes,
stuff.
I can.
You can name it all of that stuff because it's all in there.
Well, I appreciate you listening.
Well, no problem. I love talking with you and interacting with you, you know, and I know you're thinking I'm not listening, but I really. You see how that power host stuff works?
Oh, I get it.
It works well with you. It doesn't work
thanks.
well if I have to do it on my own.
Great.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna have to practice.
I can't. I don't have funny stories like you. I don't
do.
have. No, I really don't.
You've lived
I'm a
bland life.
Yes, I'm a very bland and boring person. I always have been.
Maybe one day we're gonna have to find out how you got pregnant at 12.
I was 9, damn it. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, well, we appreciate y'all being with us and listening and downloading. We hope we have kept you very moist and very glistening. What?
Yes. Moist and glistening.
Stay classy, San Diego.
What the?
Anchorman. It's a funny movie.
Okay.
Stay moist and glistening.
Stay moist and glistening.
If you have any questions or comments, complaints, you could email us. Nobody ever does, but y'all should try.
Somebody.
At me and Mrs. Always Right at gmail.com.
You can also find us on Facebook or Instagram at Me and Mrs. Always Right. Send us a message there too. If you don't want to email, if you haven't got it quite figured out, because I'm not a big email person either.
Because you're 64 and don't know how to use a fucking computer. Yeah.
But I mean, if you're on Facebook and you just see one of our posts or whatever, and you want to tell us something, ask us something, gripe about something or whatever, comment on it. It's fine. Go to our page. Do it there. It doesn't matter. You don't have to email.
You were going to say website. We don't have one.
No, we don't. We don't.
Your other podcast has one.
No, we don't.
No. All right. Become a Patreon member at Me and Mrs. Always Right /Patreon, where you get pre and post show content.
Yes.
All right. We're done.
Okay. Bye.
Wait, all complaints go to Trevor, the intern.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. Because that
See, I didn't
motherfucker,
forget.
he has not done nothing.
Get Cody's Fine Flavor Moonshine.
Oh, yeah.
Send me money for beer.
Yeah. Okay.
And buy lots of cocaine.
Why? Why would you buy cocaine?
Snow globes.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
All right. I love you, baby.
Ever. I love you too, honey.
We need t-shirts. I love you.
Okay. I love you too.
All right. Bye.
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 Bye. Shut up.
Bye. Bye.
I need to end the goddamn show. Stop.
You can get the boy.
Why would I though? You're trash. That's fucked up.
I was gonna do it again, but I can't. I'm laughing too much.
Oh.
Bye.
Stop. Oh.